Hi, Kevin Knickrum, VP of Sales here at Bloomfilter, and I'm going to show you a quick tour of Celonis for the software development lifecycle, powered by Bloomfilter. Now let's pretend I'm a Chief Technology Officer for a company and I've just walked out of a board meeting where I've been told to do more with less. Now I'm trying to figure out how can I get a good answer to that question. So the first thing that I might do is fire up my trusty process intelligent AI copilot for my friends at Celonis, and I'm going to ask it a question like, how can I improve my process efficiency? So I get back some good answers, but somewhat vague around adopting agile methodologies, maybe improving DevOps and QA. So this is helpful, but it's not really as specific as I need. And I know Celonis has way more information about my business process of software development. So let's ask it to get more specific. These answers are way too vague. What specific measures are leading indicators of inefficiency in my SDLC process? All right. Now we're getting somewhere. We can start to see rework and quality issues are actually driving a big problem. In fact, when there's rework involved, there's about a 77-day cycle time compared to things without rework, which only have 56 days. What this tells me that is if I improve the efficiency of my process by reducing rework, I can do a lot more with less. All right, but as we know, AI can be prone to hallucinations and maybe isn't always completely trustworthy. So let's dig a little deeper into our process intelligence dashboard and see if we can get even more specific. So I've pulled up the CTO dashboard that's part of the Celonis for the software development lifecycle application, and I can see a whole bunch of information here. But the first thing that I might want to do is drill into the dashboard to confirm some of the things that the AI agent told me. I know this flexible work periods initiative is absolutely critical to my board and my overall business. And I can see here that this purple line, the amount of work that we have to complete, is growing way faster than the red line, the amount of work that's actually been completed. So we've got a diverging trend here, which is problematic. But perhaps even more important, this rework rate, which is almost 76% of my task, shows me that a tremendous amount of work that needs to be done for this critical business process actually has to be done more than once. Okay, that's a problem, and I need to get in front of it. But before I leave this view, I want to show you the Process Explorer, which is what you expect out of Celonis, where I can use the object-centered process mining capability to go through and understand how the different elements of my software development workflow are interacting and what's going on with them. I also want to point out this work period tab, where we can go sprint by sprint, which is actually critical in an agile development process and something that you'd never be able to do without Bloomfilter integrated directly into Celonis. Now I can pull up my efficiency view and drill into it. So what I can say here is for work that's not complete, that has rework associated, the average time is 65 days. For work that has no rework associated with it, it's 48 days. So that's a really big difference and something that I need to understand and get in front of. But how do I find the tasks that are prone to rework, and how do I coach my team on how we might be able to improve that in order to reduce? Well, once again, I'm using Celonis AI in order to make this more efficient. I can pull up my risk AI view and I can see all my different tasks. I can see if they're high, medium, or low priority, and I can see all of the risk scores that are associated with them. So I can drill down and pull up a specific task and get very specific coaching from the AI. In this case, I can see that while the goal of showing strategic items is clear, the description for this task lacks detailed acceptance criteria. Now I take action here, and I can use the Celonis action bus to send an email or Slack message to people on my team telling them that they need to do a better job of documenting what's happening with this task. So what you can see here is that across the Celonis for the SDLC application, we've got the ability to use artificial intelligence to understand and diagnose where we can solve the problem. We can get even more specific around it by going deep into what's happening using the various process intelligence tools within Celonis. And then finally, we can trigger action by sending emails and Slack messages to ultimately improve the process. So that's your 5-minute demo of Celonis for the software development lifecycle powered by Bloom Filter. Thank you.